Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Neyyah. Last time out, it was audiobook adventures, and we read a huge amount of material about this world and about our protagonists. We've also used the code from the... I can't remember the names of the statues. We've used the code from a set of statues that we found in a side room over here to go and power up all the portals, which I think means we can now explore a lot more of Neyyah. And we're going to be doing that, starting with not returning through the portal from which we came. That's the obvious thing to do. I think we're going to go and check out this portal over here, in fact. Now, there's a huge number of these portals, right? There's a portal in the arrival area. If we look at our maps, right? The Gafunky Zone, arrival area. We have a portal here which we can get to. This portal we can't get to anyway. Now, this portal's already been activated. This is what takes us to the Golophiac Mines, right? So we've been through that portal, that's fine. The Sleeping Tower area, we went through one of these portals already. This cart, we've not been through. That portal we've not been through. So what we're going to need to do, vaguely over time... Do you know what? Where's my... Oh, right, okay, and then the Golophiac Mines, that's like a totally different location. Oh, Golophiac Mines is not on the island. Is not the Philitsu Islands. I see. So we've got Philitsu Island, and then we've got Golophiac Mines. Those are 2 of the 5 areas that Neyyah has been split into. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of these portals, and I dare say what we're going to end up doing is we're probably going to need to take all of these maps and stick them on our notebook and actually draw which portals attach to where, right? And we'll probably do that sooner rather than later. Let's go! We're in the Harbour Zone. So this is somewhere totally new. So it's Philitsu Island, Harbour Zone. Wow, look at all these portals. Okay. So, plenty to be exploring. In we go. I thought I saw something. Is that a sleeping bird? Hello? Right. The sleeping bird is kind of blocking our path, goat style. Like, I presume we want to be able to get past it. Okay. Let's not worry too hard about the large bird for now. Okay, so we can get back onto the beach. Now, we've been told that the handheld portal device is like this super convenient way of getting around, right? Oh. Right. Ooh. I wouldn't enjoy that if that happened to me in real life. I'd be like, bleh, where are you taking me? That does not look safe. There's like barely a handrail on it. Okay. We can go up even further. Oh, this is one of the gun towers, is it? Okay. Right, so this one's missing its gun. And these other two are missing their chairs, but okay. Right, so we've got a gun tower at the top. Now we can also go down from here. So what's... Oh, this looks like it's going all the way down into the basement, actually. Are we... No, we're not quite under the water. There, are we? Oh, wait, hang on a second. Oh, we still have the salt in our inventory. Oh, we could totally use the salt on... Right, okay. Talavia. I am writing this to let you know I've managed to secure the camera signal codes within the transportation towers on Golophayak Mines and Pinorvia Point, and to remind you that the camera signals are all activated at the Scarliti Towers. As you are aware, the transportation towers contain crucial keys to the activation of the Mayorta gas system at the Lodvik Tower on the Ashka Pools, and essentially activating the secret portal back to Ulajay in case you require an alternative means of travelling home without a Jalood. Also, thank you for returning the old Taluki bullet cases to this room and understanding an old fool's dream and wanting to restore a sense of peace to this desolated land. It did take a while to collect all the bullets, but alas, I got there in the end. Huh, okay. Wait, there's... Oh, that's the missing bullet. There on its side. Huh. Interesting. So, okay, so if I go journal then, and I grab these two, and then inventory on top of that, there we go. Open the rock. Oh, we know about this one already, do we? No, okay, fine. And then here, drain the tank. And that's sort of it. Okay, good. Right. I'd forgotten that the salt was in our inventory. I thought we needed to acquire more of it. So wait, hang on. Before we leave, like, 'cause I didn't take a screenshot of this one because there wasn't like an obvious code. But oh no, wait, sorry, I did. Sorry, I totally did take a screenshot of it. There's not an obvious code to it, which is odd, isn't it? Okay, so let's move that then back down. This harbour area is quite large, isn't it? So from here we can get down off that platform. Doesn't that sort of look like I should be able to do something with that? Okay. So, where we are at the moment... So we came in here. We went up the gun tower. That's interesting. Yeah, which path... No, I mean, we're just next to the gun tower. That's not a path there, right? That's just a wall. So we must be on the path, but the path is sort of blocked or broken or under the water. Or up in the air. Huh. Okay. There's another door there. Yeah, it's really not obvious that there's a door there, is there? But it's another door and another portal. Like, these portals are clearly going to, like, wrap round to each other fairly quickly. Ah, we're back on the dome zone. Wait, hang on. Have we been to the dome zone yet? That's somewhat unclear to me. We have a map of the dome zone. Okay. Right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So, show me current location. Show me all my Philitsu Island locations. Gafunky Zone. Arrival area. Okay, and then the Sleeping Tower area. Yeah. So this physically attaches to this. Right, kind of a bit like there. And what we have is we have a pathway from here down... Oh, do you know what? No, that colour is like a terrible idea. Shall we make it green? Right, we've got an underground pathway here. And we have a cliff entrance pathway which comes from this building, I think. Right, okay. So that's the Gafunky Zone. Dome Zone. Harbour Zone. If Philitsu Island is one of the 5, it is going to be like... Ah, no, but Smollox's letter, didn't it talk about the Pater factory being one of the 5? Hang on a second. I have a copy of his letter down here. He talks about... Factories crumbling, Mangle Corpse, think sometimes do you remember that? Stop any further separations you have in mind for Neyyah Site 28. Right. Put the rest of these notions you fabricated protecting the world. Okay. You built all this technology only for one wretched island, and most of it serves no purpose for the Neyyah spores. So it's Neyyah Site 28. Right, okay. So no, Philitsu Island, I think, is one of the sites. And then Golafiak Mines is like one of the sites. So this world map might end up being really, really large. Really large. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But where we went, where did we go? We took this portal here. Goes to this portal. Okay. Now using green and blue, these are actually maybe a little bit too close to each other, but okay. Well, we've started now. From the what was the portal that got us to here? I don't really remember. Certainly this portal here took us to this one, and that portal has taken us to this one. Okay. What have we got in here then? Ah. We are missing something that needs to go in there. Now the thing that told us to drain the tanks, that's not at this area. That's not here. So let's go back. Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? What's this? I see, okay, right, so there's one colour missing here. Okay. Let's take a screenshot of it. And we'll add it to our thing. So we've got another portal straight away to our right. Let's take the portal first and see where it goes. This is the Gafunky Zone. Where have we zapped in? Ah, we're on that portal. Okay. So Harbour Zone here to Gafunky Zone. So that's here to this one. Okay. Cool. And it was this one, right, that we'd previously rode? Did we ride this one to the Dome Zone? I don't honestly remember the name of it. Let's retrace our steps there, though. Away! Now this, what we're riding here, this isn't a Jalude. This is more like a weird kind of cable car, right? Because the Jaludes fly. Now, what is that building over there? It does remind me a lot of Riven, and how you know, when you're driving from one island to another, by getting a different view of the island, you can get certain like insights. Like we saw Gen's summer house on Crater Island by spotting the building as we were riding up. We're like, well, wait a minute, there's a building there that we've not been to, you know. And that's kind of eventually how we got to the doors that you have to open from the other direction and things. Okay, so we'll hop out here. This is Dome Zone. Right. Dome Zone. So that takes us to here. Wait, so where were we then? Ah, we were here. So this portal, although this isn't a portal, this is literally just a cable car. I don't think we went through a portal. This takes us to here. Right. And it's here that we're supposed to drain a thing, right? Drain a tank, we're told. Now, do you know what? There's these things on the side, which actually look like they should take our key. Shouldn't they? Oh! Dome key. Bing! Okay. And this side. Dome key. Not 100% sure what happened. We now have a button here, which wasn't here before? No. No, that's just to call the thing. Oh yeah, no, the button was there. You just don't really see it super well from here. But yeah, but there isn't a portal, right? It's literally just a cable car. Well, I'm not 100% sure what it's doing, but puzzle game rules dictate that you have to hit any button that you don't know what it does an odd number of times. It's the Rick and Morty rule for button pressing, and it is pretty important. Okay, so we can get back in the dome fairly okay. Struggling to remember exactly what happened here. So we can of course get out the other side of the dome zone here, which will lead us to another portal. I'm not sure what unlocking all of these is going to do for us. But it can't be a bad idea to unlock all of these unless Smolux turns up, right? Okay. Very quickly, let's see where this portal goes. This is the Paita factory. I thought it was the Paita factory. That's how we got to the Paita factory to begin with, right? Yeah, okay, okay. So we're going to draw that line there, and it comes around Dome Zone. Okay, yeah, we're linking this up really nicely. We're linking this up really nicely now. So that portal is inaccessible to us because that's broken. Right, so we're starting to draw. We're starting to draw a mental map now. Okay, so ring the doorbell back. I wonder what those barriers are supposed to do. Some kind of cross-contamination thing? So we can get in and out of the zone. We can get in and out of the dome. Wait, we've not been up here. Okay. Now I'm really confused about where we were when we came here last time. I'm really confused. Hang on. Philitsu pod. Route tests. That's phase 12. Look, there's also a thing on the floor here. So wait, so where... So where were we then? Hang on. When we came here the first time, we got out of here. I thought this was where we met Mason. No, wait, no. We met Mason in the Golofiac mines. That was a different tower, wasn't it? Yeah, we met Mason in the Golofiac mines. Okay, no, I'm getting confused about where we are. Yeah. We met Mason in Lab HQ, and he blew up this portal, and then we walked back. There's a trap door in here that we couldn't get into because we were missing the key. Okay. Okay. Right. Getting there. Getting there. I wonder, should we go back here? There's only... Look, it's kind of notable. There's only one portal in and out of the Golofiac mines. So you're not gonna come back here unless you intentionally go there, right? Because you've got to go back to the arrival area, which is a bit of a backtrack. We don't know where this portal goes yet. So that elevator's not working here. We couldn't get that to go up. So when we came through this dome last time, was this elevator not here? Hang on. I'm going to check the recording. It's going to be like episode... this will be like episode 2, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, I was right. Last time we came here, this platform wasn't here. Right? The archway was here, and we stepped through it and went through the other door, but the platform and the button weren't down. So the lift was at the top. I'm not really super sure what that gives us, except maybe it implies that someone was here at the time, but yeah, a little unclear. Okay. Let's grab copies of these for our notes. And you know, I don't know what this is all going to do. So this is phase 12, root scaling. Data transfer to Bannock's computer system successful. Pod solution in use. 4555. Fine. Number 2 here. We're just going to sort of put these next to each other, sort of vaguely in order. Here we've got another phase 12. Reading is red. Data transfer to Bannock's computer system successful. 50, 15, 35. Okay, so we've got different ingredients coming in. Okay, so that's 2 down, 2 to go. Here, here, here. This one is... we're not seeing that number before. As far as numbering systems goes, this one looks like it's kind of complicated. Do you know what I've just spotted as well, though, just as I'm taking these pictures, is the dial at the top is also in a different spot for each of these. So we're going to need to go and take a picture of those as well. Right. Like, surely these must be important to know, otherwise they wouldn't be here. It would be kind of funny. Like, no, it wouldn't be funny at all. It would be, well, sort of amusing. For, because, you know, in the real world, realistically, right, the real world has so much ancillary information in it which isn't relevant to anything. And it's just like, what? Why would you expect the results of some random experiment in a lab to have anything to do with solving the puzzles in this game? I don't know. But yes, we definitely read something about Orion's roots. Oh! 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 There's a looking up. Oh, we also saw something about vents, didn't we? Hang on. Is this the room where we're supposed to trap Smolux? Is this the room we're trapping Smolux in? Because we also read a lot about different vents, didn't we? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, look, we're not going to worry about that right now. That's not a today problem. That's a go and get the information, add it to your list, right? Our today problems are let's go and continue drawing up more of this map and finding out where these different portals like go to, right? Now, there's no point, I don't think, going back to the Paita factory that way. Because the Paita factory has only 2 portals out of it. One goes to Harbour, one goes to Dome Zone, and the other one is busted up. So we're going to take the cable car back and go back to the Funky Zone, which is fast becoming my absolute favourite zone. Oh, there is a portal. What? That's so odd. So we take a portal one way, but it's like a cable car the other direction? That's odd, isn't it? Okay. Well, anyway. As I say, our objective for right now is just looking around, not understanding. Now, there's a thing right here. There's a thing right here, which... No? I thought that was the Pelska portal. Okay, maybe we haven't fully turned something on yet to activate the Pelska portals. I thought the Pelska portal would be activated at the same time from the Paita factory. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Okay. Again, let's not worry about that right now. Let's... do we want to take the other portal? Yeah, do you know what? Before we go back to the... because we've got the Golophiac mines, we've got another portal over here, and we also have, like, the cliffside exit up the top there. Man, there's quite a lot for us to check out. Oh, hello! Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, so back in the arrival zone, we've got this portal. Odds are this is going to take us back to harbour. What's this one then? No, this is Lavandis zone. So this is somewhere new, but it looks quite... depends how big that is. But if I look at the map... Okay. Okay. So let's take a screenshot of this one. Now, we got to this from the arrival zone, didn't we? So we're gonna pop this one over here. And it's this portal here. Puts you in there. Signal tower. Now, someone told me not to touch the signal tower. I vaguely recall that. So let's not turn anything on right now. Just a big red button. Oh! Waiting for microphone signals. Waiting for microphone signals. I'm not gonna press that button. They're very big on like the dragon motif around here, aren't they? Okay. Waiting for microphone signals. Okay, right. That's the signal tower. Let's not... I'm not going to fiddle with any of that. Because I certainly recall something in the diary about, hey, you send Smolax a signal and he's going to turn up. You've got to make sure everything's ready before he does. Otherwise, he's going to, like, get himself a gun and you guys are going to be having a bad day from that point. Right, so, up to the cliff top exit? Or back to the Golophiac mines? Shall we do cliff top exit first? Go on. Let's do cliff top exit first. Because I feel like going back to the Golophiac mines, particularly that trapdoor where we met Mason, might be like the next thing to do, if we could call it that. Right, so we're just going up here, up here, up here. And out. Oh, you can only power one of these at a time. Now, do you know what? My Rhem sense is tingling. And my Rhem sense is telling me what's written on the back of those doors, then, if you can only have one door open at a time. Do the doors... Well, most of these doors are actually closing behind you because it's all pre-rendered. Yeah, so you can like hear it. You can sort of hear it closing. Is that the case with these? It probably is. It's just kind of something to make. Yeah, okay, it's closing behind you anyway. That's interesting. The symbol on one side of the door is different from the other side, though. That's odd, isn't it? Okay, so we've got a minecart there, and we have a room here. Right, it's expecting an item? Oh, hello. Mason. The cart systems won't operate until the portal activation generator has been powered. Right. Please let me know in advance whether you need to use the carts and I will sort out the activation for you. Also, I've had to extract the fuse from this cart for the time being, but a Jalude's fuse should suffice. Wait, does the fuse go in there? Or is the fuse over here? Let's go. No. If you are wondering why I keep getting Chinese localization popping up on my screen, it is because, of course, I'm playing this in the past. So, I suspect those will be gone from the official release. So, can we pop one of the fuses that we already have in here? Like, does it matter which fuse? He says a Jalude fuse. Like, we could certainly go back to the Jalude. But there is only one Jalude that we have. So maybe we need to go and do a little bit of A little bit of Jalude surgery. I mean, it's kind of on the way anyway, right? Because we were going to go to the Gafunky zone next. Oh, no, sorry, the Golophiac mines next anyway. So it's kind of, it's not a big deal to go and check out the Jalude again. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. I am not sure what I've just done there. Oh! Well, I can just grab the Jalude fuse out from underneath it. That's handy. Go on, should we lower you back down? No? It's a little odd, isn't it? And now what does that do? Oh, it opens the Jalude up. Wait. If I put the Jalude fuse in, can I ride the Jalude? Where would I ride it to? It could be worth, that could be worth experimenting with though. I was just kind of on the assumption that I wasn't going to be riding that Jalude anywhere. So that is certainly something to consider. Man, do I want to stick the... It makes me want to stick the fuse back in and see if I can open up the Jalude and actually ride it anywhere now that I've activated everything, you know? So let's go pop this up, pop this in, and see what it does. Okay, so let's get this fuse back in here. No, I can't put the fuse back in. Well, I highly doubt we're going to be able to ride it now. But to be fair, just a fuse, right? Like, it's not going to stop it working. I mean, it doesn't work, but I don't think that's because I took the fuse out of it. It probably is. Okay, so let's throw that fuse into the thing and see where that minecart goes then. I appreciate that you can skip the animations when you're in a little bit of a hurry to get back to where you want to go. That is appreciated. Right, go down here. In here we go. Jalude fuse. Now those levers still can't be fiddled with, but okay. Off we go. Now where is this portal going to take us? This might be somewhere new. This might be new. Let's pull up the map once the animation's finished. Oh no, this is... this is the Lavandis zone. Okay. Okay, so that's this portal here. Goes round to this one. Right, so the only way, really, to get into the Lavandis zone is via that minecart. Okay. Okay. Now, what have we got here? Microphones. We know the microphone... Right, the signal tower is waiting for input from the microphones. For sure. We remember that. Cart station, viewpoint, old bunker, signal chamber. Okay, excellent. Well, my friends, we have got a new zone to explore, but that's going to be next time out. Thank you all very much for coming along to this episode of Neyyah. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. If you enjoyed this episode, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.